again, we're just forthcoming with anything that the league is able to do investigation-wise.
Today's headline is sparking serious backlash, confusion, and controversy in the WNBA. The title says it all: Angel Reese betrayed by her own coach as he denies Caitlin Clark lies. So what's really going on here? Hey everyone, welcome back to MJ Hoops, where facts meet fire and we break down the biggest stories in the WNBA. Recently, the league launched an official investigation into alleged hateful fan comments directed at Angel Reese during a game between the Chicago Sky and the Indiana Fever. This game was already packed with anticipation. Two heated rivals, including Angel Reese and rising WNBA star Caitlin Clark, clashed on the court. But the controversy didn't stem from a play. Instead, it exploded after the final buzzer. Online. Allegations surfaced on social media claiming fans hurled racist and hateful remarks toward Reese during the game. But here's the kicker: not a single camera, courtside mic, security report, or fan video has confirmed it. So, what happened? Let's talk about the bombshell moment. During a post-practice media session, Chicago Sky head coach Tyler Marsh was asked when he first became aware of the alleged fan comments. His answer? "I heard when everyone else did." 6 words, but those 6 words lit a match under the whole story. Tyler Marsh, the head coach of the Sky, was on the sidelines the entire game. Yet he claims he only learned of the accusations through social media, just like the rest of us. No player mentioned anything during timeouts, no referees were alerted, no crowd warnings, no technical fouls related to fan behavior, nothing. Just silence until the internet took over.
Investigating.
That makes no cameras, no cell phones. So far, no nothing to substantiate the alleged hateful fan comments or fan misconduct or however you want to label it.
Talk about investigation with your team is going to investigation.
Yeah, I think we agree. I think we're, in compliance with them, with the league, and obviously there's no room or space in our game for hate. So we're compliant with everything that's going on.
Coach, when did you become aware that there was hate speech that happened?
I think when everyone else did. I think that it's something that we heard about, and so again, we're just forthcoming with anything that the league is able to do investigation-wise.
And quick follow-up on it, just because you coached in Indiana, did you ever have any issues with that while you were coaching there?
I think my focus was always on the team and on the organization and doing my job as best as I could. And so, that's kind of what it is.
Were you learning this throughout the game or just at that moment?
Oh, I was concentrated on our team and what we were doing game plan-wise against Indiana.
And this is where the WNBA's official investigation becomes questionable. The league issued a strong statement condemning racism and hate, which we all support, but noticeably missing from the statement any mention of actual evidence. This game was nationally televised. Courtside microphones picked up every squeak of a sneaker and every shout from the bench. Yet, not one captured the alleged comments. The announcers didn't hear anything. Fans didn't report anything. Reporters at the game didn't tweet or say a word. We're supposed to believe that in a modern arena, packed with smartphones, not one person caught anything on video, not a single security intervention, not one eyewitness. It's starting to look like the entire case is built on social media rumors. Angel Reese responded emotionally in an interview, thanking her support system, and saying this incident was difficult to deal with. Her message? That no one should have to face this, that she's been overwhelmed but supported, and that the WNBA is doing the right thing by taking it seriously. But her response also raised more questions than answers. When asked if she could provide the league details, like where in the arena the comments were allegedly made, she said, "That's not a me question." When asked what she wanted the league to do with those fans, the Sky's PR team jumped in and shut the question down. And while Reese presents herself as the victim, there's growing skepticism about whether there's even a case here to begin with. Let's break down the actual footage from the game. In the third quarter, Caitlin Clark was called for a flagrant foul on Angel Reese. She hit Reese's arm while trying to defend, and Reese hit the court hard. Fair foul? That's debatable. But it was certainly a basketball play. What happened next is crucial. Reese immediately jumped to her feet and went straight at Clark. Not the crowd. No one on the sky bench pointed to the stands. No coach called out the fans. No referee turned to security. Not even a glance toward the alleged offenders. It was pure on-court confrontation, basketball emotions boiling over, not a reaction to crowd abuse. This isn't the first time Reese has shifted the spotlight off her performance with controversy. Remember last year's NCAA championship? Reese mocked Caitlin Clark with the "you can't see me" gesture and pointed to her ring finger. After getting outplayed, she still made herself the story. And now, same pattern. The Sky were absolutely dismantled, losing 93-58 in a brutal 35-point blowout on their home court. Reese was outplayed, emotions were high, frustrations boiled over. But instead of facing the tough questions about performance, the story shifted to an unprovable incident from the crowd. Here's the big question. Who benefits from these allegations? Simple, not the Fever. They dominated and played clean basketball. The ones who benefit are those looking to distract from a humiliating defeat, to shift public focus from the score to a sympathy narrative. What's more concerning is how. Quickly, the WNBA jumped on the social media outrage without any concrete evidence, no confirmation, no footage, no fan reports. Yet a full investigation was launched. Is this responsible journalism and leadership, or just reactive PR? Compare Reese's statements to Caitlin Clark's calm professionalism. When asked about the incident, Clark simply said, "There's no place for that in our game. There's no place for that in society." She added that she didn't hear anything personally, but trusted the league to investigate. No dramatics, no victimhood, just class. And it wasn't just Clark. Fever coach Stephanie White, teammate Bree Turner, and others all said they didn't hear anything either. So if no one on either team heard anything, what exactly is the league investigating? Here's what's truly disappointing. This game drew 2.7 million viewers, the most watched WNBA regular season game in 25 years. This should have been a historic celebration of women's basketball, of elite talent and growing fan interest. Instead, that moment was hijacked by a narrative with no solid ground. Instead of talking about a potential MVP clash, we're talking about an investigation based on unverified tweets. This isn't about choosing sides, it's about truth, responsibility, and evidence. If something truly happened in those stands, it absolutely deserves to be addressed. But if it didn't, if this is a narrative created to shield from criticism, then we need to hold people accountable for that too. Tyler Marsh's honesty might cost him in the court of public opinion, but it revealed what many were already thinking. Until real evidence surfaces, this entire situation looks less like justice and more like a distraction. What do you think? Was this a genuine incident ignored by everyone except one player, or a fabricated story to mask an embarrassing loss? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you stand for the truth in basketball, hit that like button and subscribe for more top WNBA stories.